Make sure we're rocking. Mic check. We're good. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Chris Phillips here, the Daily Crow. Friday, June the 25th, 2021, folks. Appreciate you all tuning in, taking your questions, comments, calls. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. I see Sean O'Brien, Jack's Rangers on Twitch. What's going on, baby? Brendan M., what's up, man? We got a lot to get into here on a Friday. We might have a special guest calling in, and we've got a lot of interesting subject matter that I want to get into with you all. Again, I'm fired up, man. It's a great day to have a day. What's going on, folks? Again, Shane Beamer does not stop. Welcome home this morning. You see we got the Shane Storm. We got the Beamer Ball. Hey, it's a Shane Beamer takeover here on a Friday. Again, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. I got a lot to get into. Before we get into everything, I do want to tell you about our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, guys. They're both young but experienced and aggressive attorneys, both former prosecutors who used to represent insurance companies but switching sides. Now, they both worked at larger law firms where they represented hundreds of clients at a time, and they both left to start their own law firm because they understand you're not just a line item, you're not just a number, you're a human being with real problems, and you should be treated as such. Guys, they're a small boutique law firm that treats their clients like family. Like I said, guys, they're going to know who you are and treat you like a client, not a number. They handle injury cases that arise from car accidents and work accidents. Guys, do not try to take on the insurance company yourself. When you've been in an accident, the last thing you want to worry about is paperwork and dealing with the insurance company. Let the experts handle it for you, guys. They use the latest technology to make representation efficient yet effective. Again, let them take care of it for you, guys. You don't even pay them unless they recover money for you. Rami's in Columbia. Curtis is in Charleston. They handle cases statewide. They also offer virtual or in-person consultations at no charge. Guys, give them a call today. Their Columbia location, 803-973-0304, or in Somerville, 843-388-3368. Or, of course, guys, your one-stop shop, their website, dsinjurylaw.com. That is dsinjurylaw.com for more information. Again, guys, it's our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Folks, what is going on? Brennan M. says, not even noon, and we've already got a welcome home and contract extension, hashtag no offseason. Brendan, you are correct. There's no such thing as an offseason. Jack's Rangers says, Daily Weather Report, New Hampshire, 64 degrees and cloudy. Damn, it's a nice day there. Love to hear that for you, Phil. Owen Turner, Beamer. Yes. Beamer indeed. J2469 says, hey, what's up? Guys, what is going on? How y'all doing? Appreciate you all tuning in again. Friday, June the 25th. 2021, and like I said, probably the most exciting and intriguing thing to talk about on today's show is not Shane Beamer. Let's just call it for what it is. It's not Shane Beamer. It's not recruiting. It's not even Carolina football. It's the night that I had last night partying with Steven Garcia and Perry Orth and all the homies. We had a hell of a night. I'm hanging a little bit today, but feeling pretty good. Honestly, probably feel better than I deserve today. But, man, we had a hell of a night. What a time. Might be doing it again tonight. I don't even know. Just a couple guys being dudes, man. Whole lot of passion last night. Love it. Might even have the Roach himself calling in. Might even have him call in for a second. So, who knows? What a time we had, man. And I will tell you guys this. If you have any questions about it, I'd love to take them. But I'll tell you this, Steven Garcia is everything you'd hope he'd be and more. I mean, obviously I've had tons of conversations with Steven, but that was actually my first time last night meeting him in person. And no, Jackson. So Perry Orth is getting married today. Perry is actually getting married today, which congratulations to Perry Orth. Obviously was on the show in the last week or so, was in studio. So Perry's getting married today, and Steven is in the wedding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in the wedding. So, Perry Orth was there. Jacob August was there. Corey Helms was there, played offensive line at Carolina. Brendan Nosovich was there. Drew Williams was there, who used to snap. Who else? Who am I forgetting? I think that's the main ones I'm trying to remember. Some other great folks were in the building as well, but yeah. So Mike Yuva, obviously Mike Yuva. I was hanging with Mike last night. We had I was hanging out with all the big celebrities last night in Colombia. It was a good time. It was very unexpected, too. We had a fantastic dinner at Villa Tronco last night, which that video will be dropping today. And, folks, I have to say this with full confidence. I think it's probably going to be one of the best reviews we've done at Villa Tronco. It was just a beautiful night for it. Had music night at Villa Tronco. Broadway at Villa Tronco is actually what they call it. Had a fantastic meal. Had the chicken Villa Tronco, which shout out to my guy Tripp for suggesting that. So we had the chicken Villa Tronco. We had the gelato for dessert. We had a fantastic appetizer. We had wine. It was just an incredible night all around. I mean, it was just amazing. An incredible day yesterday, too, guys. Content's been rolling. I really appreciate y'all, man, the love and support. Without y'all, I honestly sometimes wake up and it feels like a dream doing this. So it wouldn't be possible without you guys, man. And I truly, truly do appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you guys continue to rock with what we do in the preseason, obviously, this time of year when not a ton is going on. I thank you guys so much, man. I thank you guys so much. Also, a quick update for yours truly. I'm not a big TV guy, right? I'm really not, man. I stay so after it doing what I do. Like, I don't find myself devoting an hour to television or 2 hours. Or I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV. But I finally found a Netflix show that I have really gotten into. And you guys are going to think I'm crazy because this show's been out for like 5-6 years or some. I mean, it's been out a while. I don't even know how long. I finally have gotten into Peaky Blinders, and I am officially a Peaky Blinders guy now. I'm a Peaky Blinders guy. Like I am genuinely finding myself enjoying the hell out of this show. So I'm a Peaky Blinders guy now. Like I've actually found a show to watch, which is really nice. It's kind of fun, kind of a nice way to detach from the daily day-to-day grind. If you, Savannah Webster says, love the recruiting MO right now. Any idea why the kids aren't announcing right away? Because it's earlier. What? Yeah, I don't know. I think kids just want to have their day. They want to have their moment. I'm a little surprised that Beamer is tweeting out welcome home at the pace he's doing so, like so far before the kids announce, because obviously we're all kind of antsy. Like, okay, who is it? Like there's literally 3 guys right now. I think maybe 3 or 4. We have no clue who they are. We have a clue, but you know what I mean? So. Hey, we'll find out a big one tomorrow, though, right? We'll find out a big one tomorrow in the sense of Prutney. Where does he go? South Carolina or Tennessee? That's going to be a huge decision, man. That could be huge for South Carolina. It could be huge for the Gamecocks if they can get him. And I feel good about it. I just, nothing. There's no like inside knowledge I have that makes me say that. I just really think to myself, I mean, where would you rather go? South Carolina or Tennessee? Come on, really? Sean O'Brien says, how many brewskis did you guys pound? Brewskis were pounded, and there were many. I did not keep count. There were many. Brewskis, beers were deleted. Put it that way. Beers were deleted. So, no other way to put it. Mark Kingston getting an extension today, by the way. Which, guys, hear me out. The reason, here's the biggest thing. When they're recruiting, you want to sell that, hey, I'm here for the next 4 years. You can't do that if your contract ends in 2023. That's the biggest reason he got the 2-year extension, guys. So for those freaking out about it, which you shouldn't be either way, but a coach has to have a 4-year window. You got to be able to go into a kid's home and say, hey, I'm going to be here for your entire tenure of your career. So let's see. Savannah Webster, welcome home. Yeah, hey, let's let him make the decision first before we start slinging the welcome home tweets. But yeah, anyways, taking your questions, comments, calls, guys. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Guys, I want to show you something really, really quick. I want to show you guys something a little behind the scenes. Okay, you ready? See if I can pull it up. Jack's Rangers, congrats to the bar who hosted Roach Blood, made their rent money in one night. How about this, though, Phil? How about this? So I followed the crew. We went out, went down to good old 5 Points. Why not? That's where the crew was. Went down to Village because why not? But we tried to go to Jake's. Fine establishment, by the way. I have no issue with Jake's. would not let Steven Garcia in because he didn't have his ID. I totally understand. He forgot his ID, but they wouldn't let him in? Are you kidding me? Steven Garcia couldn't get into a bar at 5 Points. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked at what I witnessed. He was like, he forgot his ID. I totally get it, but we're like, dude, I don't want to be that guy that's like, you should let us in. Like, I'm like, dude, bruh, come on. Really, whatever. Hey, nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the rules. But gosh darn, I think in Columbia, if there's one man that might be, I think it'd be Steven Garcia. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Jack's Rangers, Roach Blood doesn't need an ID. He needs a damn beer. Bro, he literally texted me like 30 minutes ago. Beers. That's just all the text said was beers. About to start it up. That was at 11:40. I'm like, God. I told him to call into the show, man. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe I should text him again. I'll text him again. Let me try. I'm trying to share something with you guys really quickly. Let's see. Actually, let me do this. What's the best way? I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Let's see. Here we go. You guys ready for this? Boom. Boop. How about it? Sneak peek. Something we've been working on. I know it's not much, but it is something we've been working on, folks. It's happening. We've got the black, right? Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. We've got the garnet. Same thing. Boom, boom, boom. We're rocking, we're rolling, folks. It's happening. James Kendall liking the stream. He's happening. Appreciate you, James. So it's happening, folks. You're in the works. Like I said, very, very, very early stages, but this will be a thing. It's going to be a thing. It is a thing. Probably going to have a private Discord as well. Well, James, that's a hat. So, the hat is one size fits all. As far as the clothing, merchandise, yes. It'll be offered in all sizes. No worries at all. So, coming to you soon. Again, that's not even out yet. That's just something I literally put together yesterday. So, I'm still working. I'm going to work on it this weekend. All the details. How do you guys like the logo, though? Just that script on that. I think the cursive looks really, really good. It looks clean, which I'm a less is more guy. Which I'll go and close that out. I'm a very simple, less is more. I don't like to go. You see this, the Beamer Ball logo, pretty much all the merch. Obviously it's inspired by yours truly. I'm very much a less is more. Like, I don't like to go too crazy. Let the messaging speak for itself. So, big weekend on campus for Carolina football. Big weekend on campus. Huge weekend on campus for Carolina football. Huge weekend. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. 843-790-3377, folks. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all so much for rocking with us all week long. Appreciate the love and support, man. Thank you all so much. Means the absolute world, man. You guys are what make TSUS what it is. I'll tell you this. I'll probably be heading to the bookstore today, good old Barnes & Noble, try to see if we can find the Phil Steele college football magazine. I'd like to get it in person. I've heard that maybe Barnes & Noble over in Forest Acres will have it. So I'm going to go check that out today. We're going to go to the gym today. Might go to the pool today. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know. Weekend's pretty wide open. Going to go back home at some point and help with the family. So been a great week, though, man. Just full of blessings, great people. I appreciate y'all, man. Seriously. Again, 843-790-3377. Guys, if you have not done so, check out the podcast that dropped yesterday, episode 467, breaking down the Missouri Tigers. Monday's show, we will break down the Auburn Tigers, and then Thursday we'll continue the 2021 or finish up the 2021 opponent preview series. We will chat about that team from the upstate. So, got a packed week, packed next couple of weeks. I also got an email this morning talking about getting Phil Steele on the show. So, what's funny is I was going to take July 4th week off, and I am for the most part, but I might be doing an interview that week. So, hey, it is what it is, man. We love it. We love it. USC Sports, do you have the huge book on Carolina football history? I do not have a physical book on Carolina football history. No, I do not. I've got some pretty cool books in here, but I do not have a history book or anything. Dusty Rhodes says, how's your mom doing, Chris? She's doing well. She's doing well. Just resting. Just resting. Got the foot propped up. It's in a cast. Just road to recovery. You know what I mean? At this point, it's just kind of sit there and let it heal. So she'll be off her feet for 6 weeks. I appreciate you asking, Dusty Rhodes, but I mean, it sucks. Obviously, she's a very active woman. She's a G. She's a boss. I mean, there's no other way to put it. My mom's a boss. She runs the house. She gets after it. Obviously my dad has a play in it, but my mom is the one that keeps it together. So it's kind of weird, having her just sit in a chair. But no, she's doing well. She's doing well, just on the road to recovery. I think she's most annoyed with and upset that it's during the summer. So, we're not able to go to the beach or anything. Hold on. We got a call on the phone line.
Steven, to accept, press 1. To send a voice, press 2.
Gar, what's up, man? How you feeling?
What's happening?
You're live on air, so
good?
just so you know, you're live on the air. So you want to say anything to the people? Just a quick hello, or?
Yeah, man. Hey, cheers up. got a little vodka and LaCroix going right now.
Love it. Yeah, I was. I gave a little insight on how the night went last night. I thought it was pretty successful. Great people, great venues, a great time. So pretty good stuff, man. Couldn't have asked for a better one. So what time is the wedding today? For old Perry.
5 o'clock.
5. Very nice. Good deal.
Oh, yeah, 5 o'clock. Yeah. So I'm actually getting ready to head over to Andy's Deli here in a minute.
Nice.
And then I'm heading to go meet up with Coach Beamer after that.
There you go. Hey, this big weekend for them, man. They got a hell of a ton of prospects, on campus, and they had some guy commit this morning, which we don't know who any of the commits are. I feel like, but whatever, it is what it is. So, yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
Hey. So I was telling Brad and Harry and these other guys in this group text. I just got offered an OC job for a arena team in Vegas.
Vegas?
I may be going up to Vegas.
Jesus Christ! An OC job.
It could get. Yeah.
Wow, that's legit, dude.
Could be kind of sick.
Calling ball plays. Why not?
Yeah. Kind of a no-brainer.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, I'd say it'd really be a no-brainer if they'd let you be like a functioning playing OC, like let you actually be quarterback and be the OC.
Well, that would be awesome. But
yeah.
No, I think they said either it's going to be DeAndre Francois or Malik Henry is going to be the quarterback.
Malik Henry from the Last Chance U guy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this like a new arena team or
I guess,
yeah.
Dude, I have no idea, man. So my agent, when I was playing, he literally called me this morning like 15 times, and I was at this girl's house, so I didn't answer. But yeah, so he's like, hey man, you need to call me back like ASAP. I got the owner of this new arena team. He wants to talk to you. He wants to be the OC. So I was like, all right, well, shit.
Wow. Hey, why not, man? I mean, like I said, you only live once. You want to call some plays. Why not? Shit. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
The Las Vegas Roaches.
Hey,
that's what somebody said.
Brad, you coming out to Vegas? Brad said he's coming out to Vegas. He's going to see my roommate.
There you go. When you go into Andy's, I might have to, if you're going to be there after 1, I might meet you for a bite.
Yeah. No, I'm going there. I'm kind of just hanging or, shooting the shit right now. But,
yeah.
I was planning on being over there like at 1.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know. I might be going to the gym or something, but I don't know. I might meet up with y'all. Yeah, I think I might go to the gym, man, go sweat out the demons. So
Nah, man. You gotta put it right back in.
Re-inject. Call the audible.
Re-inject it. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, you're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy. Oh, you are? Absolutely.
You're absolutely that guy, for sure. Yeah, I was
That's
literally,
yeah,
I was literally telling the audience, I was like, yeah, we could talk about Beamer recruiting, but that we have much more important matters to get into, I feel like, today. So that's why I had you call in.
Well, hey, I'm a man of the people.
Well, aren't we all? Just love the people. Give the people exactly what they want. So
that's right.
Yeah,
well,
for
hey,
sure.
Yeah, man. Let me know if you want to come by Andy's. I'll be there for.
All right, cool. Hey, I appreciate you, Gar. Thanks so much for calling in, man. I'll give you a text here in a little bit.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, brother. Later. Good stuff. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Steven Garcia, the legend right there. But blessed to call him a friend, man. I'll tell you this, guys, quick, cool story. And I told him this last night, not to be, too sentimental or anything, but it really does mean a lot. Steven Garcia was, my first ever guest, like one of the first ever was Perry Orth. So Perry and Steven, man, it's really cool. So Perry Orth, man, he came on the show. We had like 30 followers. Perry came on the show. We probably had like 20 people tuned in. I mean, literally 2017, forever ago. And then Steven was probably really my first big guest. I mean, really, truly. That was an interview that sort of was like the first step in putting me on the map. By the way, what show were you going to tune into where you just have that happen? Just random Steven Garcia call in, guys being dudes, hanging out. Where are you going to have that happen, right? So you love to hear that. How about that? Roach blood in Vegas. Phil says RIP Vegas. Justin Langford. Steven would be better than Mike Bobo. No kidding. Yeah. Sean O'Brien says, Gar, what's your beer of choice? Sorry I didn't ask him that, Sean. I tell you this. He'd say any beer at all. A free beer. A free beer is the beer of his choice. Jaden Harris just saw a tweet that the commit that Beamer tweeted about this morning can be making an announcement as early as today. Michael Mackey, my guy. Appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, I hope so, man. I'm I'm a little anxious as far as who these commits are, but yeah. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Again, guys, I feel like stuff like that. That's why y'all tune into this show. That's why the Daily Crow is the best live daily show that's out there. We have calls like that. Jack's Rangers. Roach blood is OC. Throwing it on 4th and inches. Yeah. 4th and inches? Nah, go deep. Go deep. Did you hear who he said is going to play quarterback on that team? DeAndre Francois, who was that QB from Florida State, or Malik Henry from Last Chance U. My goodness. What a team that would be. What a team. What a bunch of goons that would be, huh? Unbelievable. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. I really want to go to the gym after this. I feel like Steven Garcia is going to be a bad influence. I'm definitely not the first person to say that, by the way. I'm not. But I almost feel like it's my responsibility. Like I should bring the GoPro and go there, right? If Steven Garcia invites you to lunch, you go, right? I don't know. Something like that. Savannah Webster, has Dawn Staley gotten an extension yet? No, she has not. I don't believe so. So I love how we're just leaving it up to chance. We're leaving it to fate. I think Dawn Staley should get an extension. I think she should get money. I think she should get whatever she wants. But I'm going to say something. Savannah, you may not like it. I don't like it. Other people might not like it. I can understand, because people complain that Frank Martin makes more money than her, right? And hey, on court results don't lie. Dawn should. Trust me. I hear you. I agree. But you know what's crazy, man, and what people maybe don't realize is this: even with the success that Dawn has had, even with all that success, do you guys realize women's basketball is still a revenue negative sport at the University of South Carolina and everywhere else? The only sports that make money are football, baseball, basketball. the top 3 men's sports. That's literally it. So I think that's probably why you don't see an increase in her salary. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that's right. But, Jack's Rangers, Las Vegas Roaches winning the dumpster trophy for sure. Justin Langford, Garcia is tucking the ball and getting the first down on 4th inches. Hell yeah. USC Sports, Las Vegas Roaches flea flicker on 1st and goal. Justin, what's up? Yeah, Jaden, Dawn Staley will 110% of a statue. There's no question. Brian Welch is like, has Garcia ever officially revealed what was said to Will Hill after the truck stick at Florida in the end zone? I'll tell you this. He did give me a little bit of insight of what he said. He actually gave me a little bit of insight of what he said to Will Hill, and I will keep it to myself. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. I don't know if he told me the full story, but he told me enough of it. We'll put it that way. He told me enough of it. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Sean O'Brien, that's an uncomfortable conversation a lot of people aren't ready to have, Chris. I don't know if it's even it's just facts. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why South Carolina isn't exactly jumping or chomping at the bit to, increase salaries. It's hard to increase the salary for a sport that literally is at a loss. It is, no matter how good you are. That's any school. Even I'm sure UConn. They don't make money from women's basketball. It's crazy, but it is true. Jack's Rangers, Las Vegas Roaches needs to be a shirt if Gar gets that job. Dude, I mean, it's a given. It's a given. Let's see, what is the name of the Las Vegas Outlaws, guys. Wow. The Las Vegas Outlaws. How about their head coach's name? Is Aaron Garcia. Or is it the Kings or the Outlaws? See, I'm seeing Kings also. Oh, they were a professional arena football league. Maybe it's the Las Vegas Kings then. I don't know. Let's just call them the Las Vegas Roaches. Brack, what's going on? Yes, I can assure you what he said was legendary shit. Thomas Walker says, how appropriate. No, I think the Outlaws is actually an old team. We're going to call them the Las Vegas Roaches. We'll just stick with that. Justin says, on Impact, Hill. Garcia said, come on, man, I got weed that hits harder than you. Oh, my God. Brian Welch says, I hate to be a Debbie Downer on a Friday, but I hurt my own feelings last night digging into our football history and realized we were about 20 L's away from being a losing program on our all-time record. We really do have the best and most loyal fan base in the country, no debate. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy looking at our history. Like, you just look at the history and you think to yourself, like, how can you be so mediocre for so long? I mean, outside of 10 to 13, there's like no other stretch where we were like sustained success. How is that possible? But it is. Skyland, what's up, man? What's going on? Eric Reese, UConn has the most debt in D1. Read up on that on Sports Illustrated article that's posted about a year ago. They have had a series of the worst AD the business has ever seen. Tim Dorn, the new SEC contract with ESPN starts next year, going to give each school an extra $20 million. Pay the woman. Hey, I'm down for it. Pay her. Let's go to the phone lines. Skyland, what's up, man?
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, TGIF indeed. How are you?
I can't wait to say thank God it's game day.
Yeah, seriously. Man, it's going to be here before you know it, man. Tomorrow is officially 10 Saturdays until game day.
10 Saturdays, the game count football.
10 Saturdays, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you, people, we're counting down. It is literally going to be here before you know it, so enjoy the summer because these next 70 days are going to fly by. I mean, it's –
okay, we're already at 70 days to game count.
71. We're at 71 today. Tomorrow is 70, so –
I got you. Well, what you think about Keisha's new contract extension?
I mean, it's a must, bro. You're out there recruiting. You need to be able to tell a kid you're going to be there for the next 4 years. I mean, I think that's the biggest reason they did it. His contract was set to end in 2023. it's kind of a no-brainer. You know what I mean? So,
That's what people don't.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it was an extension like, you deserved it. I don't, right. Or I just, I mean, I'm sure they believe he did a good job this year, but I think it's more so, okay, like, you're on the recruiting trail. That's obviously a negative when you're out there and, you don't have 4 years on your contract.
You can't promise a kid I won't be here when you're playing
right.
baseball.
It's the same reason. It's the same reason that Frank Martin got an extension. Yeah, it's the same exact reason. So.
Right. Well, I wanted to make a comment on Shane Beamer and Muschamp. Like, the way Beamer goes about his business and like handle things, it just makes you feel like we're in good hands. It just makes you feel like everything is taken care of the right way. Finally, like it just feels like you finally got the right guy to take care of the Gamecock.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll tell you this, Skylam. I don't know how we're going to do on the field this year necessarily. I don't know if Shane Beamer is going to be the answer to our prayers the next 5-10 years, whatever. But I'll tell you this. I do know this. The man is crushing the honeymoon phase. I mean, he has everybody's, high vibes, feeling great, loves where the program is, loves what's going on. He's absolutely crushed this time of year. So, if nothing else, I got to give him that because, like I said, you're calling in, people comment every day, what he's doing on social media. I mean, it is doing all the right things, saying all the right things. He's giving the South Carolina fan base the hypothetical hug that it needed. So, the man's killing it. The man's killing it.
8 and 9. If he can win 8, 9, 10 games every year, he's not going nowhere.
I mean, dude, if he averages 8 wins a year here, he's the greatest coach in school history. I'm not even joking.
Exactly.
Not even joking.
I just think people don't understand. You're going to win more than 3 games, 4 or 5. I think you go 7-5, 8-4. But do I think the talent's there? Absolutely not. I just think our writers got our fans confused of how good our talent depth is. I don't think our talent depth is really that great. I just don't.
I mean, I don't. Right. I think it's we listen, it's honeymoon phase right now. Everything is great.
Yeah.
But the ball will be snapped, right? We're gonna play football. We're actually gonna go play football.
I think John Will and writers like that have our fans confused because our fans like the talent's there. Like, no, it's not.
Well, I'll tell you this, Skyland. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I don't say this to be like, I'm going to be the big bad, whatever. But like, I will be giving very sobering takes in the month of July when I start to do my position unit previews and I start grading the position units individually. I kind of joke with people is everybody's like telling me how great the content is now and they love the content, the positivity. I'm loving it too. But hey. We're going to actually talk football. We're going to break down this team. Like, there are holes, there are issues. So, hey, when I grade the wide receiver unit, just keep the same energy that the content is great. Don't get mad because I'm going to be honest, right? Yeah, don't get mad because I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm just telling you, wide receiver, it's a deficiency. It's a weakness. Until proven otherwise, it's a weakness. Defensive back, until proven otherwise, it's a weakness. It just is. So
I'm a realistic. I'm going to tell you like it is too.
Right,
but our defense is the strength of the team. The line's going to be good.
Yeah.
DBs is going to be green. DBs are going to be very green.
Yeah. So I mean, and listen, that's okay though. That's so we can acknowledge. I mean, listen, that's okay. I mean, be patient. The man's got to build the program. I mean, he's got to do it in recruiting, and this year is all about laying the foundation, building the structure. Instilling what he needs to instill and just get the most you can get out of this roster in his first year. Like I said, if you can get to 6-6 in a bowl game, that's great. But I'm going to tell you right now, because I think people, I mean, again, I'm not saying this to be like the big bad, whatever, but I think people do get it confused. Like welcome home tweets and positivity and that's all great. But that don't mean shit when you go to Athens and play for 60 minutes. It don't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Especially at night. When you go to Georgia this year, you play at 7 o'clock.
When you get between the white lines, that's where the culture's built, okay? So, that's what I told you, bro, and I'll tell anybody else this, and that's one of my favorite things in sport is for any team. Like, anybody can do well when things are going well, and they can say all the right things. how does this team respond when we get our teeth kicked in? Because it's going to happen. We're going to get punched in the face. It is. It's going to happen. How do we respond, right? We've had good teams. We've had good players. We've had good players. We've recruited at a top 25 clip year after year after year. The problem with the last regime too often was we got hit in the face and we crumbled, just crumbled. Does this team respond to adversity the right way? Because there's going to be a lot of adversity this year. We're not going to win we're not going to win every game or even close to it. Again, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I will give you my opinion. I think it does. I just think that just the way this coaching staff handles itself, and they just handle their stuff better than the old coaching staff.
Yeah.
And the things we talked about off air, and the things you told me, and the things I told you, we compared them things to be true. And the way this coaching staff is totally different than the old coaching staff, it's going to be fine. I think we're going to respond well.
Yeah. I think we will too. Listen, I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit. Because I like to, let's stay grounded. But listen, I'm fired up too, man. I love seeing the, just the overall energy is so much better with Beamer and his staff and everything else. They're doing things the right way. Even if we don't win a ton of games this year, man, it's all about, like I said, laying the foundation, building the culture. Hey, like I said, the record is a bit secondary for me. I mean, yes, you want to go to a bowl game, man. That would be huge for recruiting, and you can sell that to kids and everything else. But this year's about laying the foundation, instilling the culture, starting to build your program. That's what year one's about, man. But either way, you know what? Like I said, man, I told somebody this last night. I was like, you know what? I think what makes Gamecock fans feel good, and this just shows you how beaten, battered, and bruised the fan base was. Because I think the fan base, honestly, hey, I told somebody this last night. Shane Beamer might not be the guy. He might not. Listen, it might not work. We don't know. I mean, I think it will. You think it will. We all believe it will because you have to believe it will. But it might not. But you know what, Gamecock fans, I think we're just happy. Hey, if we do lose, if we go down swinging, at least we're going down swinging with a guy who loves our school and wants to be here. I mean, at least we're if I'm going to go down, bro, I'd rather go down with my brother. I'd rather go down with one of my own. I don't want to go down with an outsider. So, you know what? Hey, if it doesn't work with Shane Beamer, the next coach we hire, I say, hey, let's not go outside the box. Let's hire a proven winner, Hall of Famer, or whatever. But you know what? I'm glad we're trying it. I'm at least glad we're rolling the dice and trying it. So
I'll tell you one thing. You can't get an easier schedule than you got this year as a first-year head coach.
Well, at least the first half, yeah. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better front half of the schedule for Shane Beamer. You really couldn't. I mean, with shoot, EIU, ECU, Vandy, Tennessee, Kentucky at home, all in the front half. Yeah, you could
be 5-1.
But and see again though, Skyland, what scares me about that is I'm like, man, because I'm gonna make picks here in a few weeks. I'm like, am I really gonna pick a team that has won 6 games combined the last 2 years to start 5-1? I know it's a new year. I know it's a new era. That feels a little aggressive. You know what I mean? And even if it does happen, maybe it will happen. I don't know if I'll be picking it just because I want to keep expectations a little conservative. Like I don't want to set expectations too crazy high because you start talking about this team going 7-5 this year, 8-4. And again, I've had people say we're going to go 8-4 this year. So you're basically banking that Carolina is going to win every swing game it plays in. I mean, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? I mean, come on.
I don't think the talent's there. But scheming and game planning can make up a little bit of that gap.
Yeah.
And just maybe the ball goes your way that one game.
Well, I think coaching, I was, again, talking to a buddy about this the other day. I think the biggest area where we're going to see coaching play out is you talk about depth, keeping our guys healthy and fresh for the end of the year. That to me, like how they handle that as far as coaching that up, that is going to be pivotal for this group is keeping, because, hey, we can't afford injuries, bro. We cannot do it. We cannot afford injuries. We don't have the depth for it. So how do you keep this team, when you get to the back half of the schedule, when you play Mizzou, when you play Auburn, when you play Clemson, are you as fresh or close to it as you were first 3 weeks of the season? And I think a lot of that's going to come down to coaching, man, is like picking and choosing your spots and keeping guys as fresh as possible. So I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean,
and if you follow recruiting, I'm sure you do. I don't know if other fans do, but I follow recruiting heavily every day. The type of player Beamer's offering and going after is totally different than the type of player Muschamp did.
Yeah.
Muschamp was more of the NFL style type of guy. That's why he probably failed a lot. He was trying to teach too much and do too much at one time. You go back to Muschamp's press conference versus when we played college, Charleston Southern, when we played them, and Easy got burnt. Remember that play where Easy got burnt down the sideline?
Yeah.
He was like, you remember, he's like, you got to do this better, and that better, and that better, and that better, and that better. Just knock the ball away. So maybe Muschamp was just doing too much, and that's why we looked slow on the field, and the scheme was too hard, and he just did too much. And we just maybe Shane Beaver does simple stuff, and we look better. So who knows?
Yeah. Keep it simple, man. Just let the athletes play. That's it.
All right, brother. Well, it's always nice talking to you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Hit me up anytime if you need anything, my dude.
I look forward for our trip to ECU.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it as well, man. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll be at your house getting you up early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to go right now.
We're gonna leave your house about 4 o'clock in the morning.
I will tell you this, not to I don't love to dive too deep into like my personal life on these here airwaves, but if things work out, I may already be up there because started talking to this little ECU girl. So it may, if it works out, yeah, it may, believe it or not, like so. Just a friend, whatever, just a friend. We may make a road trip out of it. Who knows? Either way, I'll let you know. Yeah, the Spurs Up show will be up there though, no question.
Right. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah,
of course.
It'll be blast. I
just like to see what we do. I want to see what Xavier Leggett does. That's probably my watch-out player.
Yeah, we gotta have guys step up at wideout, man. There's no question. That's absolutely true.
Right, brother.
All right, man. I'll hit you up.
Thanks for having me on your show, like always.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks. Later. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Robbie Davis texts in, says, hey, Chris, hope you're doing well. I'm glad your mom is doing better. Hope this team reacts to adversity. I'm going to be looking for that personally because it's not about how you get knocked down. It's about how you get back up. You got to dust yourself off and just keep moving forward. Go Gamecocks. And as always, I love the fact you keep it real. Appreciate you. Again, guys, if you want to call in, 843-790-83, or excuse me, 843-790-3377. Let's see, we got a couple questions here. Thomas Walker says, bruh, stop saying 7-5 or 8-4 with a team that won 2 games last year. 6 regular season wins happens if everything goes right. That's it. Excuse me. Scott Stamey, what's up? He says this football season is, hate to say it, but it's an experiment to see if these coaches can start the process of competing in the SEC. I don't know if I'd call it an experiment, but hey, who knows, man? Who knows? Going to be a fun ride, that's for sure. Let's see. Jax Rangers, ECU, East Cocaine University. Wow. Never heard that before. Justin Martin, unbelievable. Mark Kingston got extended. Ray Tanner strikes again. Justin, no. Listen. You can't recruit on a contract that's only 2 years. He had to get extended, man. Don't come on. Let's not do that. Let's not start this conversation. Let's not do it. Brian Welch about Megatron coming and visiting yesterday. That's big time, and he's not even an alumni. Yeah, well, he knows Derek Moore, who's on our staff, because Derek Moore was at Georgia Tech when he was there. So, but that was awesome, dude. You love to see that. You absolutely love to see that. Let's see. Sean O'Brien, yeah, Greenville is lit. Never been. Can't wait to go, though. Travie, it's not impossible to go 7-5 or 8-4. I remember this. Our 99 squad went 0-11, then we turned it around. Every season stands on its own merit. Stop it with the we can't do this or that. Go Cox. I'm not saying we can't. Travie. I want to make that very clear. Listen, hey, the players are not listening. They don't give a damn what I say. They expect to win every game. Go out there and win them all. I don't give a damn. Go out there and win every single one of them. Go out there and win every single one. I'm just saying from the fan perspective, Travie, what I'm saying is not meant to impact recruiting or how recruits view Carolina football. But I'm also not going to sit here in the preseason and pretend like saying Carolina's going to go 8-4 is a realistic prediction. I'm not doing it. How can you? How can you with a straight okay, Travi, I know you're not, but I've had people tell me, "Oh, Chris, don't portray us in this light. You want to let's project that we are a big time program. We are this, that, whatever." Wow, Marcus Stroman's mother passed away. Wow, what happened? Wow. Anyways, no, listen, hey, the sky's the limit for Carolina football. You never know. We could be that team this year. Maybe we do go 8-4. But realistically, making a prediction of 8-4, it's just tough, man. That's tough. That's really tough. How about Garcia saying he's going to meet with Beamer today? How about that? How about that? Jack's Rangers say people saying 8 wins are in an abusive relationship with Carolina football and don't even realize it. They just keep reeling you back in, Phil. Keep reeling you back in. Dusty Rhodes, you down with BCC? Yeah, you know me. Can't wait to get a big Cock Club hat. Yes, sir. I'm putting that together this weekend, my man. Putting together the big Cock Club stuff as we speak. So I just want to make sure when we roll it out, it is ready. It is ready to go. It is ready to go. So very excited for it. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love and support for real. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Jay says, best to not expect 8 and get it than to expect it and be disappointed. Listen, I'm hopeful. I am. I'm hopeful. Hey, I can go on and on, but you guys are going to see my predictions in what, 3 weeks or so? Today's June the 25th. In 3 weeks, you will know my full season predictions game by game and score. You'll know them. And we can talk about it. Keith, I can make a big Cock Club flag if you'd like me to. Yes, I can do that. I can absolutely. I might have to make one for the tailgate. I might actually have to do it. So, might actually have to do it. But yeah, 3 weeks from now, you guys will know my predictions. You guys will know. Game by game scores. Cannot wait to go back and forth with y'all on that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Jack's Rangers, big Cock Club flag with all members' names on it. I like that. I actually like that, Jack's Rangers. I like that. Phil. Hey, again, potential's endless, man. Y'all, listen, y'all are going to have a lot of input on what we do. I really want the big Cock Club, man, to be, kind of like the Daily Crow is, man, an interactive kind of family, community. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be taking a lot of ideas from you guys. So I appreciate all the feedback, all the love, man. It means more than you know. Let's jump back to the phone lines real quick. Yeah, what's going on, man? How are you?
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing well, Justin. Appreciate you calling in, my man. What's going on?
Not much. Hey, Chris. We almost cooked the football season, aren't we?
We're close, man. 71 days. It's going to fly by. I'm telling you. It's going to fly by. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna blink. We're gonna blink, and fall camp's gonna be getting going. So.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Chris. My thoughts about Shea Beamer. Look, I'm gonna support the man the best I can.
Yeah, dude. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you? I mean, listen. I'm fired up. I'm excited, and you love the overall vibe and energy. And hey, it's much. Hey, trust me, it is much improved from this time a year ago. And I know this time last year was a madhouse, but than it ever. The energy around the program is as good as it's ever been. You know what I mean? So I'm loving every second of it. Trust me, especially from my perspective. I tell people this every single day when we talk. Dude, my life since Beamer has gotten the job and what he's done has made my life exponentially better. I mean, I can't stress to you enough how much better my life is now than it was previously. We'll put it that way. So, I mean, listen, when you're the head football coach of a program like South Carolina, listen, you got a lot of influence, you got a lot of power, and the fact he's using it positively and making a positive impact, he's got the community involved, he's got people excited, fired up. That means the world, man. It says a lot about the man as far as his character and what he's about. So I listen, I love how things are going, and I just can't wait for kickoff, man. It's going to be a hell of a night, September the 4th, that's for sure. So.
Oh yeah, and Chris, and you got to realize that. Listen, we don't know how Champions going to do this season. You just got to look. It's going to be some one times it's for a season, but you got to give him a chance.
Oh yeah, I think hey, this season's kind of a blank slate, man. It's kind of a blank slate. I think people are most certainly giving him a chance. I mean, why wouldn't you? Like I said, he deserves it. He deserves that opportunity. He's getting the opportunity, but he deserves the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, I'm excited, man. Kind of like Phil Kornblue said on my show, which again, if you don't like Phil, so be it. It is what it is, whatever. Dude, you got to go into the Shane Beamer era. If you are Ray Tanner, the board of trustees, the president, the fan base, the boosters, you got to go into the Shane Beamer era. Everyone on board believing it's going to work. This is going to work. Bottom line, So I believe it is. I believe Shane Beamer is going to have success. What does success look like? What is the ceiling? That I don't know. But I think Shane Beamer will have success here. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Listen, I don't know how many games Shane Beamer is going to win. I don't know if he's going to win an SEC title or, God forbid, a national title. But what I do feel confident in saying is no matter what happens, whether it's 5 years from now, 10, 20, 50, when Shane Beamer leaves Carolina, he will leave Carolina football in a better spot than he found it. And that, to me, is important. It is important when you're talking about coaches and stuff like that. So, because, hey, you could argue the last two coaches have not left South Carolina in very good shape. So.
Yep. And Chris, the thing about that was, I get all my heart to Mustang last season, and after that, that was no more left agencies last year,
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. I'm excited for kickoff. Like I said, man, 71 days. Willie B is going to be shaking September the 4th. So, cannot wait.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Chris, my second question is, Chris, what do you thought South Carolina play Florida State Georgetown this season in basketball?
I mean, it's a basketball question. Wow, here we go. I feel like we haven't talked basketball in forever. No, it's exciting. I just don't even know what to make of basketball, man. I love seeing the matchups, but God, are we going to win? I don't know. FSU's really good, and Georgetown obviously has a fantastic program themselves. So it makes me a little nervous. Not going to lie, it makes me a little nervous, but we'll see.
Yeah. And Chris, the thing about that was some people say, "Oh, you should not play Florida State basketball. Oh, you should not play Georgetown." Oh, South Carolina's this. And the thing about that, Chris, look, it's a funny entertainment,
Right. I mean, they're great matchups, man. I do love to see like intriguing games like that. I just, I think we all understand what the minimum expectation is for this season for Frank Martin to keep his job. And so does playing teams like FSU and Georgetown help or hurt that cause? I don't know. Again, it's so tough, man. Like at this point, at least, I'll dive into it a lot more when basketball season gets close. I just don't even know what to make of Carolina basketball right now. I really don't, to be totally honest with you. I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect, what to make of it. Hey, are there expectations? I don't know. It's exhausting to think about. It is. So, I love to see the matchups. They're cool. They're different. I just hope you can win a couple of them, man. That's the big thing. You hate to get to SEC play and only feel like your chances of going to the tournament are shot. So.
Yeah, it is. The thing about it is, I know you got the resume. You got the win these matchups. And look at your it's a host.
Yeah, I mean, it can look good on your resume. Like I said, if you win, it can look good on your resume. It certainly can. But I don't know, man. We'll see. I think the matchups are really, really cool. I need to win a few of them, though. Hey, I'm not even worried about Carolina showing up in those games. It's the games against the smaller teams like the Stetsons and the Bostons of the world that kill your season. So we just need to take care of business in those games.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. That's true, Chris. And the same thing with football, too, because, Chris, the only thing I want to see for soccer, and Chris, if you want to see soccer schedule home series, who would it be?
If I want to see what us beat somebody on our schedule, who would it be? Like my most desired win?
Yeah, if soccer was going to schedule a whole season with a non-cup, who you want?
Oh, if we were going to schedule someone, well, see, that's an interesting question too, man. Because I love the cool non-conference games. Don't get me wrong. But as bad as this sounds, man, like I'm kind of like, dude, I'd rather just schedule 3 cupcakes. Like, let's just pack on the wins. We don't need to prove anything in non-conference. We already have the toughest schedule. You know, what do we already play in the toughest conference. We play Clemson every year. What are we trying to prove going out? Now, I'll tell you this. I think playing Virginia Tech would be cool for obvious reasons. I think South Carolina Southern Cal would be cool for obvious reasons. Obviously playing schools like UNC and NC State, I think we're all kind of tired of those, but those are cool matchups. They're neat matchups. I don't know. I mean, playing traditional powers like Texas, Michigan. But again, man, like I said, like as cool as the matchups are, dude, isn't it like, I'll put it to you this way. Would opening up with any of the teams I just mentioned, opening up with Virginia Tech, wouldn't that be cool this year? Sure. But you know what's cooler? How good does it feel to be going into Shane Beamer's first season and the first game knowing we're going to win? Do we know we're going to win? It's going to be a great night. I'm so happy that EIU, and all due respect to them, all due respect to the Panthers, but I'm so happy EIU is Beamer's first game and not a school like North Carolina or NC State. Like, you know what I mean, man? Like, it's kind of nice to just have a gimme win to start the year. Like, it is. So. But, hey, I mean, again, there are some obvious, I think, matchups that would be really, really cool for South Carolina to play in the non-conference. So maybe one day. I already know South Carolina and Virginia Tech did schedule a game. So, yeah, I think that'll be, that would be a really, really neat matchup. But for the most part, man, you already play the toughest schedule in the country. Like, we don't need to add more to the schedule, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. And Chris, you got everything what you need. Listen, y'all schedule Virginia Tech for. They're going to play Atlanta in the next 3 years, right, Chris?
They're going to play what? Yeah, in Atlanta. Yes. In Atlanta. You are correct.
Yep. Yeah, that's heavy was school, right, Chris?
Yeah, Virginia Tech, man. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really neat game for him, for us, all parties involved, so.
Yep. Yeah, hey Chris, we gotta see what happens. This is we gotta see what happens to be a sports team. Good thing CC is not like we're not playing no Carolina for sure. Thank God.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, man, it feels good to be opening up with a team that we feel like we should be able to take care of business. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a fun night, man. September the 4th. But hey, Justin, gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But hey, I appreciate you calling in as always, man. Have a great weekend, by the way.
You too, Chris.
Hey, appreciate you, brother. Yep, thanks, man. Good stuff. Got a couple minutes, guys. I wanted to get to your questions. Always appreciate Justin calling, but I wanted to get to your questions before we get out of here. Keith says if Beamer wins 5 games year 1, recruiting at South Carolina will start turning around. You just need to sell something. You just need to have hope. That's why making a bowl game would be so big. Josh Reichley, what's up? I saw you tune in. T. Jordan says we have a basketball team. Thomas Walker, I love the Beamer hire, and I love the atmosphere on the program right now. I'm just not going to make 5 or 6 wins seem like a failure if you won. No, dude, I think anybody saying that'd be a failure is crazy. No. I like to think, I'll tell you this, man. Thomas, I think people are very hopeful, and I'm not dashing that hope at all. I think most people are pretty realistic about year 1. Yeah, I think most are realistic. So I think the expectations are reasonable for Shane Beamer. I do. Travi, appreciate the love, man. Seriously, thank you. No, I appreciate y'all, man, rocking with me, rocking with the content. Again, I know this is a very interesting time of year. You guys could be doing anything, listening to anything, consuming whatever. You guys still continue to choose to rock with the Spurs Up show, with the content, with the show, man. It means the world. I can't say it enough how much I genuinely appreciate it, man. Another successful week in the book, another successful week with the podcast, the Daily Crow, the content, everything else. Thank you all so much, man, for the love and support. I mean, it means the absolute world. Seriously. I just, like I said, I can't thank y'all enough, man. Can't thank y'all enough, for real. Drew Johnson, we always have a shot regardless who we are playing, but Chris, what in your eyes is our toughest game the whole season? I think the toughest game on the schedule is that game against Georgia. I know some people won't say it, but, dude, at Georgia's loaded this year. I think that's the toughest game. That, Clemson at A&M, those three are by far your toughest games. Last two questions. We'll get out of here. Thomas Walker, back to baseball for a sec. What would our team have needed to do to prevent some of the transfers, or were they going to leave anyways? There's not much you can do, man. I mean, guys are going to go where they can play, and you know, that's kind of what stands out as most important. So not much you can do. All right, going to get out of here. Jay, Brian Welch, appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you all so much for the questions, comments, everything else, guys. We'll be back on Monday, of course, but content rolling. We're on a roll. Content going, getting after it. Until then, guys, appreciate y'all. Seriously, podcast back on Monday. Daily Crow all week. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, ladies and gents. I'll send you updates if I run back an old Garcia in Cola. Y'all pray for me. Hey, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.